Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Fall 2022 Cheer Coaches Meeting. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Beth Flynn. I hope everyone has had a chance to download the packets. We're just going to go ahead and get started with that. First things first, on page 3, we have our planner. July 25th, you can begin practices. The last day, we have 2 more coaches development program meetings. We have one on August 6th and one on August 25th. So if you do not have your coach's credential, those are your last 2 chances to get one. The big thing we have on our, you might see this year, is on August 9th is the St. Edward Cheer Clinic. We're going to talk about that in a little bit later, but I just wanted to draw your attention to that. That is on August 9th. August 19th, the fall sports schedules will be available on the CYO website. So you can look across the schedules and see who you're going to, where the games are that you're going to go cheer for. And then the regular season begins on August 27th. We have our Parents' Day at the games and Team Mass Sundays in September. October 1st, we'll have our cheer championship at Ursuline College. On October 30th, the sanctioned event period ends for all grades. So if you're going to have a cheer sanctioned event this year, it can go all the way until October 30th. Let's just cover some quick points of emphasis. Credentials must be worn at all times. Again, this is not new, but if you're new to the program and need to get your credential, make sure you do that. Athlete eligibility has not changed this year. A couple notes about the cheer competition here. October 1st, Ursuline College. All 6th and 8th grade squads are eligible to participate. The athlete must have been on the roster the entire season. And in order to have a competition, though, we need to have a minimum of 5 teams at the grade level. So please watch for that participation survey. It will be coming out a lot earlier this year. I'm hoping right around Labor Day. And then you'll have your entry form for your team competition and your jumps competition. We are bringing back the non-tumbling division that we started this winter. I hope that entices some of you to participate in the competition. Again, I really would love to get a minimum of 5 teams at each grade level, and this is again for 6th and 8th grade squads. And we'll send out more information closer to the competition date about when the competition will start, what time warm-ups will be, all of that. On Tuesday, August 9th is the St. Edward Cheer Clinic. CYO is sponsoring all athletes and coaches to go and participate. CYO is working on mandatory recertification in specific sports, and this has the potential to become the mandatory clinic. So please go check it out. We would really love it if you could take advantage of it. Next up, we have our cheer rules. Pretty familiar. Member issued uniforms. When standing at attention, it must cover the midriff, has the CYO emblem on it. The following items are not permitted in cheer routines. So that's any stunts, pyramids, mounts, use of mini trampolines, slams, fireman catches, any aerial tricks that require an individual to have both feet and or hands off of the floor. Again, those are all safety reasons. So we just want to make sure that you guys are not adding any of those elements into your cheer routines. Game performances, football or soccer games, the performance location shall be behind the bench area of the team. And if time allows, prior to the game, each squad may perform 1 short cheer on the field. At halftime, each squad may perform 2 cheers or dance routines for no longer than 2 minutes total per squad, time permitting, and there are no cheers on the field allowed during timeouts. Also, I really encourage you to make sure that your athletes get in and participate in the pre-game prayer with the football or soccer athletes. Make sure that they're out there on the field, make that circle bigger, and make sure that your athletes are participating with everyone else in the pre-game prayer. As I said, rules and registration for the competition will be released on September 1st. We have the save the date for the CYO cheer competition. And then again, it'll be at Ursuline College. It will include the individual jumps contest, the tumbling and non-tumbling divisions. Here is all of the information on the St. Edward's Cheer Clinic. You can see when it is, what time it is. It is a daytime clinic. And again, registration for any athletes and coaches, use that code CYO Cheer that will get you into that clinic for free. If you have any questions, Gretchen encourages you to email her. Next up, we have our FAQs about sanctioned events. If you are going to host a cheer competition of your own, this is where the basics FAQs of what you need to know. And then next up, I have a couple of copyright resources for you. I know that copyright compliance can come up a lot when talking about cheer, but this will, just hopefully help make things a little bit easier to understand, or it may just confuse you even more. I have included an article for tips for leading the crowd in a positive way. So making sure that, it has tips for both you as the cheer coach, as well as for the cheerleaders, and, what includes what to do if someone becomes unruly, how to make sure that you are leading that that audience in a positive manner. I include some other basic resources for you: positive coaching, building relationships with your athlete, your coaching responsibilities. I really hope you take a moment to click through these links and find out more. And, again, this year is the 50th anniversary of Title IX, which has been a huge, huge thing for women in sports. So I just want to, again, thank all of you for participating in sports and helping encourage our young women to do the same. Thank you. Have a good night.